Hi guys! Today we are going to be making a burlap wreath. We're going to use the pull-through method for this particular wreath. You're going to need a wreath form of whatever size you choose. This particular one I'm using is a 12-inch. You can get these Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Dollar Tree. Pretty much any of your craft stores you can get these from. So you're also going to need burlap. This is 5.5 inch and it's 30 foot long. You are going to need 2 of these rolls and possibly a 15 foot. You probably won't need all of it, depending on how tight you pull through. You can make this work. I choose to make mine tighter, so I'll use a smaller roll as well. You're also going to need scissors. You're going to need zip ties, or you can do it without zip ties on this particular method, depending on where your wreath is going to be. I choose to use zip ties. And then you're also going to need a mask. Working with burlap can be really hard on your respiratory system, so they recommend that you use a mask. So let's get started. To get started, on your ring, you have 4 sections, and starting from your inner ring, you're going to go over to the second one, and you're going to come up from the bottom to the second ring and make sure your burlap is folded in half and even as you get started. Just pull through, and then you're going to take your zip tie. Sorry, I couldn't think of what it was. And you're going to zip tie this at the beginning. You can cut it off now or later. So just cut this off so it's not in y'all's way. So just keep coming up and keep it even as you're coming through, and pull up and push. And you're going to keep doing this until you're happy with what you have there, or until you can't fit anymore. We're going to do it until we can't fit anymore in here on this particular section today. So just pull up, and you can adjust as you need to. Just watch it. You don't want to get it too uneven. And then see where I'm getting off a little bit. Just go and fix it. It'll be all right. So push and keep pulling up. And then if you flip it over, you can see how clean this is. So I'm going to head and move to the next section. So you can choose to zip tie here if you want, or you can just go ahead and just start pulling through the next section, and then pull and push. Try to keep it as even as you can. Then I'm going to go ahead and finish this section, and then I will be back to show you the next step on this. So I wanted to jump back on really fast and show you. I come to the end of my roll, and so you can either just go ahead and start right here and continue on, or you can take a zip tie and zip tie it so that you just have a little more security here. So we're gonna scrunch it really good, and then that way it's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue this, and when I get to the next section, I will be back. Okay, so we're back around to the beginning. So what you're gonna wanna do here, you're gonna want to zip tie the end here. So just go find your end. It's a little tougher here to find your sections, but you can do it. So now you're just going to want to go through and you're going to want to fluff it up a little bit. And then flipping it over and showing you on the back what we are going to do is we are going to cut this. You could probably continue on, but I choose to cut it. Then you're going to want to cut this straight again so you can have a start that's even, and then what I'll do here is later I'll tuck that in. But so starting here, we are going to do the same thing, except we're going to move to the third ring, second from the outside edge, and it's a little tougher here. Pull through on one side and then go ahead and pull and get it even. And then you're going to do the exact same thing you were doing on the second one. So tuck and push. Hope I'm not taking you out of the frame, but you're going to pull, and it takes a little bit of work on this one, but it makes your wreath so much fluffier. So we're just going to keep going, and you're going to tie these off just like you do the other one, but I'm going to go until I'm done, and then I will be back to show you the next step. Okay, so we are back, and I just wanted to show you we're here at the end. So we are going to take our zip tie and slip it up through some of them so that it's secured. And then you're done. And then on the back, you'll see, if you'll come flip it over, how even it is, and you can go through and fix the ones that are kind of sticking out. Just sometimes you might have to use like a something to poke it on through, but can make it look nice. Then right here where the zip tie was, you can just move that and cover it up. And then I really like this one particularly because I have a glass door, so you can see the back of the wreath, and this one isn't too bad to hang towards the outside and this be on the inside, you know, where I have to look at it. So anyway, we're gonna decorate this and I'll be back shortly once I get this all fluffed out and ready to go. But see how that second row just made it so fluffy. So I'll be back shortly with some decorations. So I'm back. I got the bow put on. I didn't show you how to make the bow because I'm not the greatest at it yet. I actually went to the YouTube channel Grace Monroe Homes and watched their tutorial to do the bow. So then I just attached it with some wire, some floral wire. And now I am going to decorate this. So let's get started. All right, so I'm back. Like I said, I got the bow on. So let's get started adding some decorations. I just have some pine cones here. I picked these up from Hobby Lobby when I was down there last week or the week before. So I'm just using my glue pot. Try that again. So I think I'm gonna put this third one right over here. Let's see if how it looks with one, two. I think I'm gonna move this over just a hair. There we go. Keep fluffing out the bow. And then I got I got a package of these little antler ornaments. And I took off the hanger and I added green floral wire to it, to two. And then I'm going to put one place it right behind this bow here. And then I have one more. Okay, I think that I'm gonna add a few pops of a little bit of color. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut off a piece, and then I'm gonna place these behind the pine cones just to give some pops. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this up and I'll show you the finished product. Oh, so I had this little lantern that I got from, I believe it was Hobby Lobby last year. So I took and I put some fairy lights in it so that it would light up. I was kind of challenged by a friend to put lights in the lanterns because I made a few wreaths last year that had lanterns on them, and he thought it would be pretty cool if we could light it up. So I tried that this year, and so I think I'm going to stick this right there in the center. So we'll see when I come back if I decide to use it or not. All right. So I hope the lighting's not too bad. So this is the finished product. And then I did add the lantern in the center. So it's pretty cool. So I will post some stills at the end of the video so you can see up close a better look at the wreath. Thank you guys. Have a great day.